Remember in middle school when you'd be sitting at the lunch table with your friends and you'd agree with just about anything they said in order to fit in and make sure they thought you were cool? Well, have you ever sat down at a table with all your friends now and still feel like you can't be you? It might sound silly to think that you're still dealing with this shit as an adult, but it's more common than you think. Feeling like you can't be yourself or that you have to change who you are in order to be liked is one of the most normal pressures we feel. But that doesn't mean it's right or that you have to live with it. But if you don't ever feel like yourself, what is the cost of fitting in? Do you keep quiet? Do you wear certain clothes? Do you act a certain way or pretend to like things that you don't? Fitting in may make you think you're safe and secure around other people, but are you really safe and secure if you're creating distance from your true self? The answer is no. They call it peer pressure because the desire to fit in is putting pressure on you to be someone you're not. Now, peer pressure is a concept that we deal with our entire lives. It's so tempting to just stay quiet and go with the group because you think you're going to get invited more. You think you'll be accepted than you would if you were just being you, or so you think. You know that uneasy feeling you have when you can't be yourself? You're sitting there at the table, but you're not really there. Or you feel like you're always on the outside, looking in at a group of people, wondering why you don't feel like you belong. You gotta pay attention to this feeling because it means you don't feel safe and secure being yourself. And it also means you don't feel safe and secure with this group of people. That insecurity can stem from a million things. So let's just focus on what you should do about it. First of all, you have to stop putting pressure on yourself to be somebody you're not. You're not only robbing yourself of enjoying your life, you're robbing your friends of enjoying the real you. Now, what I've come to learn is that if you're pretending to be somebody you're not, your friends are likely pretending to be somebody they're not too. And if you don't stop this pressure to conform in its tracks, you're going to end up having friends that don't even know you. And worse, you're going to start to feel like you don't even know yourself. The more time you spend blending in, staying quiet, pleasing the people around you, the more you'll feel like you aren't yourself. That's the pressure you're feeling right now. Now, the first step to being the real you is getting to know yourself again. And it's going to sound kind of weird, but all you got to do is spend time with yourself, listen to your instincts. Maybe spend 10 minutes every morning reading something that interests you. Go for a walk. Get started on a project you've been thinking about. Find something that energizes you and set aside time to explore it on a daily, weekly, or even a monthly basis. And here's the most important part. Start talking about it with your friends. If you like different things or have different opinions than your friends do, it doesn't make you wrong. We all have this knee-jerk reaction that as soon as you're the odd one out, you're going to get kicked out of the group. That's why you stay quiet. That's why you shrink in order to blend in. It's bullshit. You need to fight your fears in order to be yourself. What if you getting real is what your friend needed to find the confidence to be real too? Confidence doesn't come from your friends liking the real you. Confidence is knowing you'll be fine if they don't. And if the people around you don't like the real you, remember, you can't change the people around you, but you can change the people you're around. The only thing you'll lose by being real is something that's fake. So if you've been blending in since you were a kid, give yourself permission to live as yourself. It's a gift you deserve right now. Because in reality, other people liking you is a bonus. You liking yourself, now that's the real prize.